Good morning, students. I am Sunil Kumar, teaching accountancy in Cambridge International School, Dusua. Hope you all are studying hard at home and enjoying the e-learning program initiated by our school, Cambridge International School, Dusua. Today we are going to do some of the practical problem from chapter 5th, admission of a partner. So let's start with question number 1. Here we are going to calculate new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. This question is from P.S. Garewal. The question number is 30. A, B, C and D are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 36 is to 24 is to 20 is to 20 respectively. E joins the partnership for 20% share and A, B, C and D in future would share profits among themselves as 3 upon 10 is to 4 upon 10 is to 2 upon 10 is to 1 upon 10. Calculate new profit sharing ratio. In this question, we have to calculate new profit sharing ratio. Let's start with the solution. First, we have to write down the old ratios of A, B, C and D, which is 36 upon 100 is to 24 upon 100 is to 20 upon 100 is to 20 upon 100. 100 is the total summation of 36, 24, 20 and 20. Now, E is admitted for 20% of share in profit, which we can write as 20 divided by 100 equals to 1 upon 5. So, the E is admitted as 1/5 share in profit. Future profits of A, B, C, D is 3 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. This question is a particular type of questions which we have already discussed in the previous sessions. Now, in particular type of question, we have to let the total profit be 1. Each share of profit is 1 upon 5. Remaining share of profit for A, B, C and D is equals to 1 minus 1 upon 5, or we can write 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 5 equals to 5 minus 1 upon 5, which gives you 4 upon 5. The 4 upon 5 is for the remaining partners. 1 upon 5th is for the incoming partner and remaining part is 4 upon 5, which will be distributed among the old partners. Now, calculation of new profit sharing ratio is as follows. A equals to 3 upon 10, which is the future profit that is given in the question. 3 upon 10 into the remaining share 4 upon 5 gives you 12 upon 50. B, 4 upon 10 into 4 upon 5 gives you 16 upon 50. Simple calculation. C equals to 2 upon 10 into 4 upon 5 gives 8 upon 50. D, 1 upon 10 into 4 upon 5 gives you 4 upon 50. E, 1 upon 5, this is the ratio of E, that is 1 upon 5. Now we can write 12 upon 50, 16 upon 50, 8 upon 50, 4 upon 50 and 1 upon 5. This is the new profit sharing ratio. But we cannot say if new profit sharing ratio as the denominators of all the digits, all the partners are not same. So first we have to equalize the denominator by taking LCM of 50 and 5. The LCM of 50 and 5 is 50. So after LCM, A's ratio is 12, B's 16, C's ratio is 8, D's ratio is 4, E's ratio is 10 upon 50. This is the new profit sharing ratio. So we can write it as 12 is to 16 is to 8 is to 4. In partnership, we have to make it to the smallest digit. So it is divided by 2. It will be, we can write it as new profit sharing ratio 6 is to 8 is to 4 is to 2 is to 5. This is our answer or new profit sharing ratio. In these types of questions, whatever the old ratio, it is the sacrificing ratio in a particular type of question. So the old ratio is similar to the sacrificing ratio. Now the second type of question we have taken, that is one of the case of goodwill. Here the premium for goodwill is brought in cash by a new partner and it is retained in the business. We have taken question number 17 from T.S. Garewal. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:5. They admit C on the condition that he will bring rupees 14,000 as a share of goodwill to be distributed between A and B. C's share in future profits and losses will be 1/4. What will be the new profit sharing ratio and what amount of goodwill brought in by C will be received by A and B? First, we have to calculate new profit sharing ratio. Old ratio of A and B is 2:5. Because it's a particular type of question in which incoming partner share is given clearly, that is 1/4. So we have to let the total profit be 1. C's share of profit is 1/4. Then remaining share is 1 minus 1/4, which is C's share. So we are left with 3/4 for the remaining partners or old partners. Here we calculate new profit sharing ratio as under: A equals to old ratio, which is 2/7, into 3/4, which is the remaining share after deducting C's share from 1, that is total profit. We are left with 6/28. This is new profit of A. B's new profit is 5/7 into 3/4 equals to 15/28. C's new ratio is 1/4 into 7/7. Now 7/7 we have taken as the denominator. We have to make the denominator equal. The denominator of all the partners should be 28. So 1/4 into 7/7 makes the denominator 28. So the C's new profit is 7/28. Now we can write new profit of A, B and C, which is equals to 6:50:7. Now we will pass journal entry for the premium of goodwill. Here the incoming partner has brought premium for goodwill in cash. So the journal entry will be cash account debit to premium for goodwill account. The amount is 14,000, 14,000, and the narration being goodwill brought in cash by C. Now the premium for goodwill, which is distributed among the sacrificing partner. Here the sacrificing partners are A and B. As this is a particular type of question in which you do not need to calculate sacrificing ratio, as sacrificing ratio is always equals to old profit sharing ratio. So the sacrificing ratio here is 2:5. The journal entry will be premium for goodwill account debit with 14,000 to A's capital account to B's capital account. A's capital account is 4,000, B's capital account is credited with 10,000. Narration is being premium for goodwill is credited in A and B's capital account in their sacrificing ratio, which is 2:5. Here the premium of goodwill is the amount of compensation which is given to the sacrificing partner for which they have sacrificed for the incoming partner C. Now the last question we have taken from T.S. Garewal, question number 62. It is of 8 marks question, or we can say it's a complete question. Here we have to prepare revaluation account, partner's capital account and the balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. Balance sheet of Madhu and Vidhi, who share profits in the ratio of 2:3 as at 31st March 2016 is given below. Liabilities, capital is Madhu's 5,20,000, Vidhi 3 lakh, journal reserve 30,000, bills payable 1,50,000. Asset sides, land and building 3 lakh, machinery 2 lakh 80,000, stock 80,000, debtors 3 lakh, less provisions 10,000. We are writing outside 2 lakh 90,000, bank 50,000. The total of balance sheet is 10 lakh. Madhu and Vidhi decided to admit Gayatri as a new partner from 1st April 2016, and their new profit sharing ratio will be 2:3:5. Gayatri brought rupees 4 lakh as her capital and her share of premium for goodwill in cash. Following agreement was made at the time of Gayatri's admission. A. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 3 lakh. B. Land and building was found undervalued by 26,000. C. Provision for doubtful debts was to be made equal to 5% of the debtors. D. There was a claim of rupees 6,000 on account of workmen compensation. Prepare revaluation account, partners' capital accounts, and the balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. First, we will prepare revaluation account, which is also known as profit and loss adjustment account. The rule for the revaluation account is all losses should be debited and income should be credited. So the first point is provision for doubtful debts was to be made equal to 5% of debtor. 5% of debtor is 3 lakh, 5% of 3 lakh is 15,000. We already having provision of 10,000. So 15,000 minus 10,000, we have created more 5,000 provision. So this is a loss for the organization. So 5,000 is written on the debit side. Second, there was a claim of 6,000 on account of workman compensation. Now there is a claim of 6,000, which is again the loss for the organization, written on the debit side. Land and building was found undervalued by 26,000. Now if you see your balance sheet, land and building is written as 3 lakh. So it should be 3 lakh 26,000. We have written less 26. It means balance sheet is showing us 3 lakh, but it should be 3 lakh 26,000. Now we are recording that lesser amount of 26,000 again. So we are in profit situation. Now we write land and building on the credit side by 26. Now we are closing the account, both the side according to the double entry concept. We have to equalize both debit and credit side. 26,000, 26,000. 26,000 minus 11,000, we are left with 15,000. This is the profit on revaluation, which is transferred to Madhu's and Vidhi's capital in the old ratio. Old ratio is 2:3, and 15,000 is divided between Madhu and Vidhi in 2:3 ratio. That is 6,000 and 9,000. So here is the partner's capital account. As we all know that how to prepare partner's capital account. Now we are starting with the credit side, and you have to look at your balance sheet's liability side. On the liability side, you will get Madhu's capital, Vidhi's capital, and journal reserve. These three will come in partner's capital account. First of all, we are writing by balance brought down. This is capitals of Madhu and Vidhi. Balance brought down, Madhu's account is 5 lakh 20,000, Vidhi's account is 3 lakh. Now journal reserve, we have 30,000 journal reserve, and it is distributed between the old partners in old profit sharing ratio, which is 2:3, and we get 12,000 and 18,000. Now if we see the revaluation account, in revaluation account there was a profit, so profit is transferred to partners capital account, 6,000 and 9,000 Madhu and Vidhi's account. Now incoming partner, who is Gayatri, when she entered the firm, she brought capital and premium amount 4 lakh. So that is in cash. So by bank, Gayatri's capital is 4 lakh now. By premium for goodwill, 60,000 and 90,000. This is in their old in the sacrificing ratio given to Madhu and Vidhi's capital account. Now we will total this. We in Madhu's account we are there is total of 5 lakh 98,000, Vidhi 4 lakh 17,000, Gayatri 4 lakh. So we will close the account by on debit side we are writing to balance carried down In Madhu's account, 5,98,000. Vidhi's account, 4,17,000. Gayatri's account, 4 lakh. It will be closed now. Both the debit and credit sides are equal. Here is the new balance sheet of the reconstituted firm as at 1st April 2016. On liability side, we are starting with capitals. Madhu 5,98,000, Vidhi 4,17,000, Gayatri 4 lakh. Total of this is 14,15,000. Bills payable 1,50,000, workman compensation claim 6 lakh. Now on the asset side, land and building, which was earlier shown in the balance sheet, 3 lakh only. Now it is 3,26,000. Machinery 2,80,000. Stock 80,000. Debtors 3 lakh. Less provision, which was earlier 10,000. Now it is 15,000. We are left with 2,85,000. Bank, earlier according to the previous balance sheet, we had with us 50,000 plus 4 lakh the capital amount of incoming partner Gayatri plus 1,50,000 her share of premium in goodwill. That is total of this is 6 lakh. The total of the balance sheet is 15,71,000. Thank you for listening it very patiently. Tomorrow we will be back with some more questions. You are requested to solve questions from T.S. Garewal book and do not hesitate to ask me if you have any query. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and stay at home. Thank you.